look, anything happened in March, right? And I think Riverside, with their 5 seniors, really came out and played like seniors and didn't want to go home. And really impressed with, obviously, Michelle Curry and Lauren Holt and just Coach Margaritas and the way he gets his teams ready day in, day out. So we knew it was going to be a tough one, and we needed to grind this one out. But, I think experience definitely showed on their team where we kind of faltered a little bit towards the fourth quarter. But yeah, really, really excited about my team. I can use youth one more year, I think, as an excuse. But we are very young. My core is freshmen and sophomores. Obviously, I still believe I have the best player in the conference next to me, and she leads us every day. So just to have her for another year and just with this team that we're developing, I think there's something very special here at Irvine that's brewing.
Talk about what Michelle Curry did to you guys today and how she was so unstoppable.
I mean, she dropped 40 points on us. I think that's enough said. She was relentless, and not so much on the floor. Just we couldn't stop fouling her. She is extremely crafty, does a great job of dipping her shoulder and drawing fouls, and we knew that. We practiced it all the time, and but the way the game was called today was very tight, which was okay. But I just think our adjustment to it, we did a good job for a minute to adjust to it, and in the fourth quarter, I think. Just kind of fell asleep a couple times, and she really capitalized on it. So, I mean, if she scores 18 points from the foul line, that's pretty tough to stop that because you can't defend it.
With that tight officiating, did you feel anything sort of set in on your bench at all?
I don't think it's panic. It's just trying to adjust to them, I think is the key. Like, consistency in the way they ref, and those are 3 great referees. But just, speaking to them and talking to them, it's tournament time, and I got my best player over here, and, some of the calls being made, okay, I completely agree with it. But then, the other team too, we were just as aggressive as they are. I feel like we are one of the most aggressive teams out there in the offense that we run. And we get to the line quite a bit, and that's why we see a lot of zone. We don't see man often because of the way we can get by people and get the 2 touches and get to the line. And I thought for a small spurt of us attacking, we didn't get a lot of whistles, which is fine. They have better angles than I do. But on the other end, Curry got call after call after call, which from the naked eye far away from the bench looked like he was similar. But, the refs are what it is. That should never deter our game plan at all. But obviously when you get your best player out at the very end of a game, it hurts you. It hurts the flow of it.
Thankfully I had some experience with that at the beginning of the season. I have no trouble being there for my teammates. This is what I do on a daily basis, if I'm on the floor or if I'm not on the floor. So.
And what was it like, for you guys as a team trying to defend Curry? Obviously taking us to the basket a lot. What was it?
It was definitely difficult to adjust to. She got a lot of calls tonight. She shot 21 free throws, made 18 of them, and it's one of those things. You have to try your best to adjust to it, but sometimes you can't. She had a hell of a night tonight. It's just one of those things.
Well, we're not done yet. I got my athletic director in the room. He promised we're gonna go postseason, so we're going postseason. We're not done yet. I think what you can see this year with my team is a sign of a young team where a lot of lows and a lot of highs, a lot of adjustments, learning quickly, and I think towards the end of the season, it's a long season, and when you rely on the majority of your team being freshmen and sophomores, it's not a physical drain, it's a mental drain, and just understanding that it is a long season. We're the longest season in the NCAAs. And so I think for us, when you lose towards the end of the season, and then you got to get it back and come back from it, that's where you really rely on your experience. And obviously Morgan speaks volumes of experience and knows how to do it, but we're a team, and it takes more than one. I think with our freshmen, no question, they give you everything they have, and they try their hardest. But sometimes, when they fall short, they need help to be picked up. And I think, Morgan does a good job out there, but, we just need more than one person, and that'll come with experience moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. I think there were a lot of positives to take from this year, and it's not over, as Coach said. And we had a great turnaround, 18 wins, and like I said, we can potentially collect some more by the end of this season. And from there, as I was saying to the athletic director before I came in here, it's all about the marginal growth after that. Because we had a vast improvement this year, and that's such a great thing. And I don't think that we should be so down on ourselves. We had a great year, and close to 20 wins. Hopefully in this postseason tournament we can get to the 20 wins. But truly just looking back and seeing all the things that we had to overcome throughout the season, we did a great job, and I think that we garnered a lot of experience because of that. And I think with this postseason coming along, this next tournament, we'll go out there and we'll give them everything we have. So.
Any more questions? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you,
and-
guys.